The best things come from when you're scared the most. So if you have a little bit of fear, that means you should take that leap and just do it, because you can do it. You just have to have that confidence in yourself. I'm Kristen Davis. We're here in Westaco, Texas, and we're at the Tex-Mex sales warehouse where we grow and pack and ship onions. I am the food safety coordinator slash HR, but I do a little bit of everything, but my bread and butter is food safety. So a little bit of family history about Tex-Mex sales is it's actually a family business, which is my family, my dad. The one that I originally started, it was my grandpa back in the late 1960s. He was the first one, but it wasn't named Tex-Mex Sales. It was actually Davis Distributing. And he was in the produce business. He did sales with cantaloupes, melons, cabbage, lettuce, and a little bit of onions. And then when my dad entered the business in the 1998, he started in Tex-Mex sales with my grandpa and started doing onions. He wanted to be an onion specialist, and that's when Tex-Mex sales came about in 2000. My dad kind of thought, since we do have onion growers in Mexico, so Mex and then Tex because of Texas. So we grow here in Texas, and we also have outside growers in Mexico. My dad's mom's side were big onion growers. One of the pioneers, actually, my great uncle and his great uncle and his grandfather, my great grandfather, started the onions in Mexico, in Gonzales. And when my dad was in college, he kind of wanted to do onions and learn all the process and all that, and kind of, after he graduated, brought it over here to Texas and kind of did his own thing and redirected my grandfather from being a trade of everything to onion specialist. I personally like grilled onions. I'm not a big fan of raw onions, but I do, since I am in the onion industry, I had to did my initiation with my grandfather and had to take a bite of a raw onion from the get-go to taste how sweet it was. Being in a family-owned business, it's very demanding, but at the same time very rewarding. You work all the time, every day, all day. You're doing onions all day, selling, growing, making sure the whole process is everything, but I love it. The produce business have actually changed a lot within the last 20 years, and I've kind of, since I grew up in it, I've kind of seen that changes from when my grandfather was to my dad, and now myself. It's kind of very different, but it's been very challenging, at the same time very exciting to learn how the business has changed within and how I can change within the business as well.
Hey everybody, it's Trudy Jacobson. Thank you for watching Great American Women, and thank you to the great ladies who have participated in this series. Now I'll let you get back to the show.
It makes me feel so happy, the fact that I get to be part of my family's business, but also legacy, and kind of be able to grow with my dad and help him grow and see his dream kind of come true, and then at the same time kind of incorporate what my dream is and kind of keep that legacy on. And hopefully it'll keep going with more generations and my little siblings to get into the business as well and kind of keep growing as a family and as a business. So my little brother, he is 22. He's about to graduate college. And then my little sister, she is 14, so she's in high school. I will be here working at Tex-Mex Sales, and hopefully me and my dad will keep growing our business together, and then eventually I will kind of be the one running this ship and kind of be able to do everything that my dad does. He has several hats as well, and to be able to be as successful as he has been in the past and just kind of keep on doing what he's been doing, and hopefully maybe do it a little bit better and add a little pizzazz to it. To be a female in the produce business, comes with its challenges. It is a very male-dominant field. It has been for several years, and when I first wanted to get into it, the few women in the business told me, get ready. It's not easy, it's very demanding, but also you make sure you have thick skin, because they're gonna treat you just as one of the guys, as one of the males, and you can't take it personally, so you just gotta learn how to have thick skin, but also don't let them push you around. You gotta be able to say no and be firm in your no, and if you think you're right, say yes, and just kind of know what you can do and just kind of do the best you can do in the business. But it can be sometimes a little bit more challenging just because it's very male dominant, and People are very set in their ways. It's very older people. That's also another thing. There's not a lot of there's a very, very big age discrepancy. So it's people that were my grandpa's age, my dad's age, and then there's me, and there's a very big age gap in there. So the confidence comes from doing it every day, working hard, and just kind of learning from your mistakes, because you're gonna make mistakes, and just kind of keep on rolling with the punches. And also, a lot of it comes from my family. My mom's a big supporter, and my dad kind of throws me into stuff and kind of doesn't give me the instructions and just kind of tells me, hey, figure it out. And you just learn to figure it out, and it kind of gives you that little boost every time. So if you're a woman thinking about trying to starting your own business or take a leadership position, I say go for it. Don't back down. It is scary. It does come with its responsibilities, and you have to be aware of that, but it's very rewarding, and the best things come from when you're scared the most. So if you have a little bit of fear, that means you should take that leap and just do it, because you can do it. You just have to have that confidence in yourself and be able to just go for it. And in the end, it will be you doing it, and you're gonna feel so much better about it. We have a website, texmexsales.com, or you can also find us on Instagram, Texmex Sales, or TIPA, which is the Texas International Produce Association. We're under there too. If you're in the produce business, you can look us up on there. So my name is Kristen Davis, and I am a great American woman.
Thank you for watching Great American Women. If you would like to be considered for a Great American Women episode, drop us a message and let us know. We can't wait to hear your story.